Get the countdown. Are we live now? We're live.
We're live.
How's it going, everybody?
Hey.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all stopping by. We're just going to get on tonight and talk movies a little bit, go over some recent releases we picked up. Y'all here with my buddies Johnnie Walker and Brian Goes Blue. Y'all read the banner down below. Y'all please go over and check out their channels and please subscribe. They got some great content. Both of them are my go-tos when I need a question answered about anything with some of this crazy shit. They always know more than I do.
Well,
Let's see who we got.
There's enough labels in the pot now at this point, and I would assume, especially 22 just being right around the corner, I wouldn't be surprised if we probably got another handful of labels cranking up with some more stuff to put out. So,
yeah,
no, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's good money in this stuff, man. I wouldn't be surprised to see 2 or 3 more companies pop up over the next year or so, which would be great. I mean, the more the better,
Yep.
Let's see who we got out there in the chat, guys. We got Tony's out there, Basement Blues. How you doing, buddy?
Blues.
And my buddy Brad has come by. Brad, how you doing? Thanks for coming by.
What's up, Brad?
Oh, speak of the devil. Coco, how you doing? Thank you for letting us borrow your guy for a little while.
What's up, Coco?
But yeah, guys, like I said, me and Johnny and Brian been talking. We're going to try to do this as often as we can when we get all our schedules together. Maybe at least once a month, and just get on here and talk about all the stuff that we pick up. I mean, we all like to collect pretty much the same kind of stuff. We all love horror movies. All love these boutique crazy titles, and so we figure why not get on here and just kind of compare, and you just kind of go over this stuff. And so we're all pretty excited about it. We're going to try to do this at least once a month when we can. But like I said, our schedules are different, so we have to work out time schedules and all that stuff. So I'm just glad we're able to work it out tonight.
Because unfortunately, we have to work for a living.
Somebody's got to pay for all this crap.
And to support all the addictions, as such as, buying everything we can buy from all these labels that we buy from.
Yeah. So Brian, I'm gonna call you out here, man, because I want everybody else to see this. Would you mind showing your Kindred Steelbook that you were just showing us? For those that have not seen this yet,
the mangled Steelbook.
This is impressive. People talk about shipping problems, but look here, I want to see somebody top that.
It's like,
man, that's rough.
It's squashed from the outside. You can it's like poking out the top of the sleeve. It's so bad.
That is pure pain style, man.
That's crazy, man. I got some stuff damaged, but nothing like that. That's crazy.
I don't usually get stuff damaged at all, and for this to come like that, that's crazy.
Not to throw them under a bus or anything like that, but did you order it straight from Synops?
Straight from Synops, yeah.
Yeah. But like you said, though, whenever you got the whole box was mangled, so it wasn't like it wasn't like they just put one that was really bad shape in the box just to mail it to you.
Yeah, even if I ordered from Diabolic, I think those the only 2 places you could order that from.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I gotta jump on that, man. I'm telling you, I've been procrastinating on that. I don't even have a good excuse for it. Love Synops, man. I have like 2 of those.
I went back and forth on it, man, because of the price, man. But I'll tell you what, I watched it last night, and it really looks good. It really does.
Yeah, man.
I was super happy with it, and I had forgot I had seen this movie before. I've seen it back in theaters. That's how long it's been, but I have seen it before, and I enjoyed the hell out of it.
What was the release year for that film originally?
87, I believe it was. 87,
wow, okay.
I think. Yeah, I'd have been in 10th grade in high school. 87. But I definitely remember seeing it because the guy on there that was trying to quit smoking is what made me remember it. He's his little stick through the movie is he's always trying to quit smoking. I don't want to say nothing else about that, but that's what made me remember because I'd always remembered that guy, but I couldn't remember what movie it was from. And when I started, as soon as it got on the screen, I said, "Oh crap, I've seen this." It's been a long time ago. Oh, we got some more guys popping in here. Tony says, "Does the Steelbook feel flimsy and easily bendable?" No, it really don't. It's quality, man. It's quality.
It's harder than the Best Buy steels.
Yeah, definitely. Born to be rad. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for coming by. Old Garrett's a good buddy of mine. I like Garrett a lot. Garrett's a good guy. Y'all check out his channel too. He's got some good stuff over there. Tim Talkies. Hey, buddy. How you doing, man? Culture Trini's in the house. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Trini?
That guy supports people's streams like nobody I've ever seen, man. He's awesome. I always like seeing him around. Mr. Ghost 84. So the Kindred is an awesome creature feature. I really enjoyed rewatching it. Yeah, me too, man. It was great. Oh, my buddy Ryan, how you doing, man? Thank you for coming by. One of my best buddies in the world right there. He's always supporting my channel. He always comes by, and says hey to me when I'm trying to do stuff like this. Good guy. I came in a few minutes late, but are you guys excited for Dead Heat 4K? Can't believe that it's getting a 4K pump for it. Yeah, we were just talking about that before we went live. Yeah, we were definitely looking forward to that one.
Yep.
So they're gonna bring the love and the attention to detail, even not only just the 4K UHD, but the special features too. Can't wait to see what they got in the gear for that.
I got to figure out New Year's Eve. I know the Vinegar Syndrome site goes live at 12 o'clock. Yeah, and I'm going to be the New Year's Eve party, and so I got to figure out how I'm going to go from kissing the wife at midnight to getting on my phone and grabbing those VSAs so they go out of stock. So I got to work it out.
No, just go, mwah, and then go. Oh.
Exactly. That's pretty much what it's going to be. I'm at my phone loaded, ready to go. Hit refresh.
Oh man.
I was telling them earlier, I need all those VSAs except for a couple of them, so I'm gonna have to pretty much grab all of them. So I was kind of late to the party on those.
Well, they're also putting out the Forgotten Jelly Collection Volume 4 too.
Yeah, I got the first 3 of those, but hopefully that'll stick around for a while because those VSAs ain't going to be cheap.
Yeah, it'll stick around for a while, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Born to be Rad. So we got a huge stream coming up at 10. Come over, Pops, and when you finish, warm these people up for us. Yeah, we were actually going to do this at 10, but I remember you guys were doing that at 10, so we moved it to 8 o'clock. Not that I was going to be much of a competition for y'all, but I didn't want people to have to choose. And plus, I was hoping to join you guys at 10, so I was trying to do this beforehand. Y'all make sure y'all go over and check out their stream. Now, Gary's going to be on your channel and on Dead Pit, or just on Dead Pit? I know a lot of times you guys will dual stream. Possibly on phone at the party. That'll be so killer. Yeah, I'll be on there, guys. I'm gonna try to grab them. I don't think they're gonna last long.
No, they probably won't. A couple minutes max.
You guys can retire when y'all get your Scream Factory and Vinegar Syndrome sponsorships. Yeah, that would be nice. I don't typically stay up, but I'm going to place an order once they go live. I appreciate it, Brad. I appreciate it. Yeah, Ken over at Mid-Level Media, the thing he did last night really helped out a lot. I got 6 subscribers from his stream last night. Just him going over the world's biggest collectors thing.
I got 2.
That was great.
Most of the people were people we knew already.
Yeah, that's the same here. But
yeah,
I don't know what that is. I guess that would be. We're gonna hide that one.
Did you bought Flesh for Frankenstein, right, Pops?
Yeah, I got it.
You got that coupon emailed to you?
I don't know. I have to go check on the coupon. I do have the movie though.
They're supposed to do a replacement disc for the 4K on that, and then
yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did.
They sent a $6 coupon you can use on the New Year's Eve sale if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I did get that. Matter of fact, I got a folder for like each one of the boutique labels because I'm weird like that. I remember throwing it in my Vinegar Syndrome folder.
That's a good way to organize it.
Yeah. Garrett said, "So you're awesome, dude. Thanks, man. Yeah, when you're done, everyone head over to my channel, Dual Stream." And Garrett, we were talking about this earlier. I was talking to my buddy Brad about this. No, I was talking to Brian about this. Now you guys, when y'all dual stream, it shows on your channel and on Death Pit's channel. We got to find out how to do that because I would like to be able to put this on Johnny's and Brian's channel so we can all kind of advertise on our channels with it. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how to dual stream it. So Garrett, if you can get with me later on about that, man, that would be great. Mr. Ghost 84 says, "I'm all over that Vincent sale right at midnight. Hell with Kiss Wife. I need my movies." Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, but you know how it is.
Somebody's
braver man than I am. My other biggest concern is I'm going to be drunk as hell by midnight, and I'll forget about it, and I'll wake up Saturday morning and go, "Crap, they're all sold out."
I can always get them for you, man, and ship them to you.
Yeah, around 10 o'clock. If I see I'm about to lose it, I might do that. I might message you.
I'm telling you guys that Amityville Curse collection, man. I guarantee you that thing will be gone within the first. Just depending on how many they got, and I'm assuming maybe they found a box of them. Who knows how many's in a case? But
yeah,
those things will be gone in just less than just a couple minutes. The resale value on that's going to be everyone's target.
Yeah, if I was a flipper, I'd do that, but I'm,
Exactly.
I don't do all that. So
Yeah, I don't either. I appreciate it, Garrett. Brad said, "What's on your guys' short list for Vinegar Syndrome pickups on New Year's Eve?" Well, I got to see what all they're going to put out there, but I'm going to be focusing on the VSAs personally. What about you guys? You guys got anything in mind that y'all have heard rumors on, or any speculation? I don't think they've announced everything as far as the titles, have they?
no, they announced like 4 titles, I think. Let me go back in the email. They announced Forgotten Gialli, Dead Heat, Curfew, and Master of the World. But they also said that their newest VSA is going to be the goriest one to date. So,
the one you guys that hadn't seen the site, that's what you see right there when you go to their website, and that supposedly goes live at 12:01 a.m. on the 1st.
I'd definitely say Dead Heat's going to be a day one thing right there for me, but probably get a Forgotten Gialli Volume 4 box set for Cody. I've already got him the first 3, so I'm sure. I bet you VS. I'm sure Vinegar Syndrome will probably keep a couple more of those going. They're selling really good for them. So
yeah.
What about you, Brian? What you grabbing?
I'm getting it all because I got the subscription. So
I mean, like, is there?
Yeah, I wasn't able to do that this year, man.
You missing or anything like that you're going to try to grab for the limited stock?
I'll probably grab the VSA that's coming out, but as far as the old out of print VSAs, I have them all, and I already have the Curse collection too. So,
so you're good to go then.
I'm good to go. I'm just going to be looking for the partner label titles and stuff like that.
So you got like the most relaxing New Year's Eve night because you're like, I've already got all this crap. So
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. You ain't got to sit there and break the bank every time, because you already got it all.
Like how you do now with the Screen Factory Collector's Editions. You just buy them now as they release them.
Yeah, right.
You ain't got to worry about it.
All right, let's see what we got going on in the chat here. He said, "Hell yeah, man, better set that alarm so you don't forget. That's for sure." He's right. The Amity will be gone right away. Be ready to jump on it. Yeah, I got that. I actually bought it from eBay. I don't want to tell you how much I paid for it. I don't remember exactly, but it was, you know how it is. eBay was probably double the price, triple the price, but I grabbed that off eBay. I already have that one.
Actually, I do need to scoop up that Rudy Ray Moore box. I missed out on that one. So
okay. With how much you guys love Vinegar Syndrome, you would have an absolute blast in the store, the Archive in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Place is basically physical media heaven for horror fans and early VS releases. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. And I think they're supposed to be opening one. I know the rumor was they were going to open one in Denver, Colorado, too. I'm not sure if I'm thinking of something else, but my son lives in Denver. So if that is the case, I can get him to go down there and grab some stuff for me and mail it to me if need be. Bro, I go to the Archive once every few months. It's amazing over there. Where are you from, Tim?
Was that Brian? You said that you during your VS haul, you said you had Dolomite and the Human Tornado. You just don't have.
Yeah, I know I messed up by saying the Candy Snatchers, or what did I say? Candy Tangerine Man, but I know it's not that. Disco Godfather.
There you go.
So I need Disco Godfather and what's the other one? Petey Wheat Straw. Those are the 2 I need.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you, man.
Yeah, I made the mistake in my video of putting the wrong one in there when I was doing my unboxing. I grabbed the wrong 4 off the shelf. I grabbed that one off the shelf that was wrong, and people were not they weren't scared to tell me about it.
Yeah, I do that, and then I saw Brian do his VS haul and Candy Tangerine Man as well, and I was like, God, man, Pop's done started this up now.
Yeah, that's one thing I've learned. Don't make a mistake on your damn video because people will let you know about it.
I was laughing when I watched Johnny's video and he said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great box though. Vinegar Syndrome did for those right there, man. That's what I was really most excited for right there, man. As far as anything that's involved in the legacy slips or anything, that holds number one right there, man. That was
pretty awesome. They did that, man. It looks really great too. I mean, it turned out really well.
I'll say this: even if you didn't have the films and you was jumping on there, man, to buy the box and all 4 movies, I think they had it retailed at like $70 or $75 bucks. That's a great price, man, for what you're getting.
And Tony says, I'm happy to already own the Amityville set. It is the one you definitely want in your collection. I'm in the Scranton, PA area, so it's a few hours drive, but it's so worth it. Yeah, if I was that close, I'd be right there with you. I'm only a boat ride away. Any guesses on the new VSPs coming out that day? The email said, as a hint, it's a 16 millimeter sleazy exploitation film. What do y'all think?
I have no idea, man. Especially knowing Vinegar Syndrome.
Yeah, with Vinegar Syndrome, man, that could be anything.
Exactly.
You don't run across stores like that anymore. I could spend hours there. Yeah, man, I'd be afraid to walk in there. I'd probably have to mortgage my house.
Knowing you, man, you'd probably be signing over your pink slip to your automobile that you drove there in.
Yeah, maybe it's good I don't live close. I do enough damage online.
There you go. Hey, while we're talking about VSPs too, which I know it's been brought up several times, but especially between the first two that we got with New York Ninja and Sensor. But I mean, we all know now that Sensor definitely has a different packaging layout as opposed to New York Ninja. It's going to be kind of that's another thing too that I'm kind of interested in to see what they're going to do with 3. You know, are they going to do it the same way as Sensor right there, or are they going to go back for like the VSU style case, like such as Beastmaster and 6-string Samurai, like they did with New York Ninja? That's going to be interesting to see how they do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What do you think they should do? I think they should do the Sensor route for the VSPs, and then do with the VSUs, do the magnetic cases.
Yeah, I'd be good with that.
Hey, kid, while we're on, because Pops, I just saw you hold yours up right there. You guys can tell me, why is there 3 different titles for this?
Well, not really without spoiling the movie. I mean, Brian, if you want to take a shot at it, I'm afraid I'll spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm guessing they're movies within the movie.
There you go. That's a good way to say it. They're movies within the movie. Once you see the movie, you'll understand.
So is it an anthology, or
the lady in the movie? She's like a film critic or a film person that kind of makes sure a movie doesn't go too far. What do you call it? What am I looking at here? A censor?
She censors video nasty content, pretty much.
Yeah. And these are movies that she's watching. It has something to do with the story. This movie and that.
Okay.
So I was the same way when I opened. I'm like, damn, is this like a 3-pack or is this like double feature? I didn't know. But as soon as you watch the movie, you'll understand.
Yeah, my first thought was just maybe it was a possibility that was known by different titles for different territories. That was my first.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I can't wait to dig into it though, man. I mean, it's complete.
I enjoyed it, man. It's kind of slow, but I mean, it was good. It was all right. Now, have you guys watched the Ebola syndrome yet?
No.
Man, I'm telling you, that's a crazy ass movie. As soon as it starts, it don't waste no time, man. The opening scene, you're going, "What in the hell am I watching?" It doesn't pull any punches right off the bat. You know what you're in for. And yeah, I tell you, man, it was good. But just don't watch it with anybody that gets offended easily. I'm just gonna say that.
I'll probably watch it with Coco.
I saw a post earlier today where somebody had posted saying that one thing that they couldn't tolerate for that movie is they actually did do animal cruelty for that movie. But if I'm thinking right, that's the one that's considered a Category 3 film or something like that.
Yeah.
Other films for that, I guess is it Hong Kong or what country is that from?
Well, I know this Ricchio's got a 3 on the spine right there, which I'm assuming this is a Category 3 film.
Oh,
that would be my guess. But yeah, the Category 3 films, they really are not really allowed to make those in Hong Kong anymore. I was watching the special features on that Ebola syndrome, and he was saying that movie would never be made in Hong Kong now. And I think that movie was made in like early 90s. But he said those are not really allowed anymore because of the censorship. But so even cooler that we have it now in physical media. So
just to label it as a Category 3, I would assume is just basically just over the top.
That's going to be like NC-17 or rated X over here. I mean, that's just that's what it is.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. Yeah, well, look, we got the chat here. We got Shenanigans 1 is here. Get on it, Johnny. Censor is fantastic.
I gotta watch it, man.
Got his faded black logo there. I like that.
Yeah, man. One of my favorite VS releases right there, hands down.
Yeah. Did you guys grab both the slips on that?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I'm thinking about it. Brian, I know the last time we did a live video, you were talking about that you was I was asking everybody what they was most excited for, whenever they first got their box. And I know one of the things that you had mentioned was the ACFA triple feature, which I saw you take out of your box for the VS Hall. And for some reason, I don't know what was, we were just going off rip, and I could have swore like the one you were talking about. I could have swore I'd ordered. You were talking about the same one I'd ordered, but I didn't. I'll have to jump on that, man. So let me know how those 3 films are in that set. But what I'd actually ordered, man, was completely different from that. It's an ACFA release, but it was this one right here, which is a double feature. Probably can't really see that really well, but it's the Who Killed Captain Alex and Bad Black. I saw Master Chaos showed the trailer for those live while we were doing the Vinegar Syndrome and Severin Black Friday sale. And I ordered that just based on the trailer he showed. So whenever you was talking about that triple feature, I was like, yeah, I ordered that too. It was a pure mistaken lie. So I'm sure whenever you was watching my VS Hall video, you were like, wait a minute, didn't he say like you ordered that triple feature from Magpie? I sure didn't.
Yeah.
I really like the slip too. You showed in your video for that, man. That slip's got some nice detail to it.
Oh, this one, the triple feature.
Yeah, the Bloodorama.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Have you and Coco watched any of the movies out of that yet?
No, she wants to check out Help Me I'm Possessed the most because she loves possession films.
Gotcha.
Anything like Exorcist is like her favorite horror film ever. So
yeah,
I mean, after y'all check those movies out, man, just hit me up, man. Let me know how it is, man. If it's
definitely
I got some interest in. Which, man, you know my taste, especially with Vinegar Syndrome. If it's good, man, let me know and I'll grab a copy.
Yeah, they're all like hour and 20-minute movies, so pretty good for $20.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, about 4 hours worth of movies right there. I think that was like what, $27.99, something like that.
Yep.
That's not bad.
Yeah, Johnny, Mr. Ghost explained it better there. She's a video nasty censor. And those are movies she had to watch to place a rating. Those 2 movies on the slipcover.
Gotcha.
Much better explanation than I was fumbling with over here.
No, you basically had it, man. Like that just goes to prove, man. Like you said earlier, man. It's like you always hit me and Brian up for shit. Like man, like that's just one thing you knew right there. You already done watched it, man. And
yeah. Every once in a while,
the last
we're gonna watch this right twice a day, right?
Yeah, man. Hey, it just goes to show you, man. Reach out to you for shit too, as well, man.
So Johnny, I know you went crazy through all these sales, man. You probably got the biggest haul I've seen anyone grab. What have you had a chance to watch anything yet from the new haul?
From my Severin Films box and my Vinegar Syndrome box, out of all that shit, I've watched one title, and it was a title I've already seen before. It was it was the fucking Hal Adamson documentary because I wanted to see the bonus film, which was the female bunch in there, and plus the special features.
Gotcha. Well, dude, like you said, we got to work for a living, but
man,
I watched Ricky O and what's it? Ricky O, the story of Ricky, is that the full name?
Yeah, yeah.
And I watched Censor, and what else have I watched since I got all my crap in? And I watched The Kindred last night. So,
man, I haven't watched like anything either because I've been watching Christmas stuff. So.
Especially, man, like I tried during the holidays, man. I got 3 kids, man, and even though I watched a ton of movies, unfortunately, it wasn't none from the Severin and Vinegar Syndrome because I'm not about to throw a lot of that stuff on in front of the kids. But watched it, of course, like the Christmas Story, Krampus, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Watched a ton of those movies. Just unfortunately haven't really dug into all the crap.
Right.
Yeah.
So Brian, this came in. I know you gave me the heads up on that.
Yeah, I need to get that.
Hey,
I grabbed it real fast because I know these go out of sale. These go out of print pretty quick, but it's still available as of a couple days ago. But it came with a nice poster and everything.
Yeah, that came with a folded poster this time, though, and it kind of threw everybody off a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I've never seen this, but it looks pretty good. I mean,
I'm surprised it came with a poster at all because the Corman ones usually don't.
Yeah.
Right. And I'll tell you, some of these recent releases for Scream Factory. What the hell is that? You ever seen that? I mean, I was like, really? Y'all going to force me to buy this shit?
Man, I would definitely drink 4 beers and jump in on it, though, really quick.
I wasn't going to have all the Scream Factory titles and not have one.
I forget who I watched, but someone was actually like really happy Trog came out
Really? It might be great, man. I'm judging it from this, but I mean, it looks and sounds stupid as shit, but it might be good. You know, I mean, I don't know. I'm real bad about judging some of these older movies before I watch them, and I shouldn't do that because a lot of them I actually end up enjoying. So, and we were talking about these Imprint titles earlier, and both of these are released by Imprint. I found out when I was going through. These are two of the recent Screen Factory releases.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And both of these are on Imprint.
Isn't George Segal in the black and white one?
Yeah, George Segal, Lee Remick, and Rod Steiger. Rod Steiger was in The Kindred. I just watched.
Oh,
yeah, he's a crazy doctor. So that's my latest Screen Factory crap. Of course, I got Krampus and the Vampire Lovers again, because they've had to re-release one of their standalones as a collector's edition.
Is that a new scan at all or anything?
I haven't watched it yet. Let me look at it real quick. I think it does have a new scan. Yeah, new 4K scan of the original camera negative.
Okay.
And a lot of special features on here. So, you guys haven't seen that.
Yeah, that cover art's pretty cool.
Now, Johnny, you need that poster?
Yes, sir. You know it, man.
All right, I'll send it your way, buddy.
I had the original, the first release from Screen Factory, and I know they're doing a replacement disc on that because there's some problems, unfortunately.
Right.
Another Screen Factory replacement disc, which we're not going to go into that. But yeah, I'm super glad that they made that a collector's edition, gave it a 4K scan. Anything that's Hammer related, I know a lot of people don't really give a shit whenever. From what I see anyway, just from on social media, everybody's like, "Oh, well, they're rolling out collector's editions," but unfortunately, they're Hammer, and they want nothing more than the '80s stuff. It seems like pop culture '80s films, anyways. But man, I always want to fight for anything Hammer. I don't give a shit what it is. I love Hammer. So yeah, I can't wait till they fix that disc because I'll jump on that just as soon as they start sending out the replacement disc with it.
Now, Johnny, did you recently get that 20 film set?
You're talking about this one right here, the Mill Creek one?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's worth every penny of it too, man.
Yeah, I was able to. I scooped that for $19 off of the discount website.
Man. That's like
I'm surprised they didn't cancel it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. That's like that set right there, man. Is like it's almost like comfort food. Like I can go to something like that and I can get lost in it for days.
That came out. It was going for like $60-$80.
Yep.
Tim says, only a week or so ago, I got my copy of Summer of '84 4K. So hoping to get to that soon. Really enjoyed that movie and happy I got it in 4K. Love those rear window-esque movies. Yeah, man, I had to grab that.
Yeah.
So, I haven't watched it yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing it again. I've seen it on streaming.
Hey, wasn't it the last time we were doing a video? It was Garrett, Born to Be Rad, who had said he had got his copy, and it was there was definitely some issues with like the video or something like that. But
yeah.
Everybody else kind of chimed in and was like, "Hey, I think you just got like a faulty disc or something like that, or a bad disc."
Right. I haven't heard anything else about that. I'm not sure if he's still in the chat or not. But Garrett, if you're out there, man, if you can clarify anything on that, he's probably tired of talking about it. But I know he was getting hammered there for a little while about it.
Mine looks great. So.
Oh no, I know. But yeah, I'd be curious to see. I haven't watched mine yet, so I'm assuming mine's okay. But hell, it might have just been one of those one-offs that was bad.
Check yours out. Mine was fine.
Okay.
Was it?
Yeah.
Fellas, I gotta say, I love that artwork on both sides right there.
I like the milk carton inside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a nice touch.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, I'll take that out so everybody can see it. Yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. So,
that's awesome.
I mean, it's just little things like that are cool, man. I mean, you ain't never gonna do nothing with that. It's just cool.
I'm telling you, we gotta agree too, man. We live in an amazing time to be, especially physical media collectors. I mean, just little stuff like that. It's like these little tokens they just throw in there just for fun. It's like, wow, man. Makes you completely kind of fun. Being like, I'm glad I jumped on that, even at that price point, even if it wasn't on sale. So
I really do like these side loaders, man. They're nice.
Absolutely. Like Brian said about whether we go from here or not with the VSP number 3. Whether they go back to the traditional like VSU style case or we move on with the way they release sensor. I love those side loaders like that with the tabs on the side, man. Those are great presentations. One thing about Pop, I know I hassled you that night. The Vinegar Syndrome site went live, man. Did you get a chance to peek that one yet?
I have not. but it's on my list. I got a stack of movies over here to watch, man. That's one of them.
Hey, when you take the Emperor case out, man, God, man, that artwork right there, man. It would be so great, man, to have a poster of that artwork right there.
Yeah.
Whoever did the artwork for that, man, they didn't get paid enough, I can tell you that, because that is great.
You know, this is the first time, I say it like I've been with them for years. I've only done a couple Vinegar Syndrome sales, whatever, but this is the first time I really got into the partner labels. And I grabbed quite a few in the last one. I mean, we probably already talked about them or seen them already, but so I got Censor. Brad, who's in the chat here, he recommended that one there, which I still haven't watched yet, but he said that was a blast.
Well, I don't think Censor would be a partner label. That'd be a sub label because that's.
I apologize. You're right. I apologize. We'll move that one out of the stack here. Thanks, Johnny. And Deadlock there, and Summer of '84. Mm-hmm. I'm still new, guys. I've only been collecting Vinegar Syndrome for about a year and a half now. Yep. So I'm still the new guy on the block, but yeah.
What is Summer of '84? Is that subculture?
That is the Gunpowder and Sky, right? Yeah. Gotcha. So let's see what's going on in the chat, guys. Go ahead.
That's 004. You guys know if there's how many already sit right now as it is? How many releases they have just on that label through Vinegar?
They have. If that one's 4, then Her Smell will be number 5.
Her Smell. Okay. That's I remember we was talking about that last time. Okay.
Yep.
And what was that? That was a Prospect 2 as well. That's another one of
yeah,
Gunpowder and Skies, right?
Yeah, I have that one also down here in the bottom here. I haven't watched it yet. It's supposed to be good though. That movie just came out recently, like 2019, or it's a pretty recent movie. Maybe it was 21.
Gotcha. Brian, have you watched Prospect yet?
No, I heard good things though.
Damn,
it's got the guy that plays it's got Pedro Pascal that plays the Mandalorian in it.
I don't have that one.
Yeah, man.
It's another side loader.
Yeah, man, that art right there on your slipcover that you showed right there, man, the amount of detail on that slipcover, God, man, that is unreal almost, man.
All right, I'm assuming you got a booklet inside. I don't know what the hell's up with this booklet. It's like I don't know what that we would call like a diagram of something. But
it'll make sense.
I've heard good things about this one, man. Maybe if I watch the damn movie, I understand. So, I need to take a week off work just to even try to catch up some.
Yeah, Tim talks right there with his comment right there saying he's looking forward to jumping into Summer of '84. You know, I remember just a couple of years ago when that movie first came out, man. Like, I remember it kind of had hype like the first couple of weeks because it was like going to be like a retro throwback movie during the the Stranger Things, especially that whole thing that was going on at the time with the popularity of that. And it just kind of seems like, to me anyway, it kind of fell off the face of the earth, and nobody really gave that movie a lot of credit after that.
Yeah,
I do. I like that movie.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. I was kind of blown away when I found. I want to say I watched it on Shudder. Is that where they had it? Was Shudder or was it Netflix? I think it was Shudder.
I think it was Shudder.
Yeah. Brad says, "Yeah, it's much easier to buy movies than it is to find time to watch everything." That's the damn truth. Never enough time in the day. Mr. Ghost 84. I have 4 kids, and it's rough to watch some of these cheesy, sleazy films we love so much with the kids running around. Yeah, I have 4 also. Mine are grown, and they watch it with me now. My youngest is 24.
I feel it. I got 2 16-year-olds and like an 11-year-old, and trust me, I know exactly the feeling.
Remember that feeling you used to have as a kid watching something crazy with your parents?
Oh man,
yeah.
Super awkward.
Especially.
It's funny. My youngest son back in the day, I wanted to introduce him to Beastmaster. Now, this is way back a long time ago. He's 24 now, but he was probably maybe 8 years old. And I thought, sword movie, sorcerers, he would like it. First 15, 20 minutes, he's sitting there trying to be cool, watching a movie with his pops. And all of a sudden, he hauled ass out of the room. And I was like, what the hell? Well, them damn witches in the beginning of Beastmaster scared the crap out of him. I had nightmares for days, dude. And I told him the other day when I got it from Vinegar Syndrome, I said, look what I got. So you want to watch it again? He says, no, I don't want to do them witches. But I had no clue that movie would scare him. I had watched it growing up, whatever. I forgot all about the witches. But I guess an 8-year-old, they're kind of creepy. They are kind of creepy. Oh, I guess to the kids. But
it reminds me of especially I remember being a kid, man, from the Witch from Wizard of Oz had that same effect on me, man. I was like hiding behind the couch and shit as a little kid. And I
the
was
flying
like,
monkeys and crap. Yeah.
yeah, man. I mean, that's bizarre stuff, man. Especially being a little kid trying to process that. That's a lot going on.
Yeah. Tony says this has been the year for the replacement disc, unfortunately. Yes, it has.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony, it's been a bummer. All the supply chain issues and the lack of proper quality control is not helping. Hopefully 2022 is better. You would think it's got to get better. I mean, at some point. But I know, I think it was Films at Home that was trying to explain why we're having all these problems. There's only like one distribution place in the United States now. Everything is coming from Mexico. That's pretty close.
Yeah, speaking of
you did a great
Jack
video
Frost
on
1 and 2, right?
Oh,
yeah.
This one is going to get a replacement disc too because it's an edited version of the film.
Damn.
So, yep.
Man.
Well. Hey guys, so it's not only Scream Factory.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Partner label wise, her smell is good. Not horror, but worth getting. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that one eventually. I just ran out of money or wasn't able to get it.
Hey Bob, Brian, what was that partner label title that I think you and Coco bought? And I watched another YouTuber show it. It looks like there's like a cassette in there. I think it's from oh man, I'm trying to think of the label that it's from.
Oh yeah.
Music Box or something like that.
That's Fun City Editions.
Okay, I said Music Box for some reason. Fun City Edition. What was the name
Yeah.
of it?
Fun City Editions. Radio on.
Gotcha.
And it looks like a cassette.
Yep. Man, that is awesome looking.
I like the back too. How it has like all the pretty much the soundtrack on here.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's neat.
Like a cassette. Whenever you flip over the bottom and it had the track listed on the cassette.
Yeah. Yep. That's cool.
That's cool. I haven't seen that yet. That's awesome.
You and Coco.
But I got every one of their releases so far. So this is number 8.
Gotcha. You and Coco, like I said though, you and Coco already watched that, right?
No, we haven't checked that out yet. She's been wanting to because she likes the whole. I forget what country they go into this movie, but she likes the setting of it. London. She loves anything in England and London and Paris and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think in the video she was like, "I love anything that's British."
We just speak our minds. We don't censor ourselves. We don't edit.
Hey man,
Yeah.
Ain't no harm in that, man. I was just having fun.
No, we have fun.
Pops, you over there concentrating really hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where I was in the chat. Sorry. Prospect was a good sci-fi flick. Glad it's got an awesome physical release. Yeah, for sure. Have you guys picked up Shaw Brothers Volume 1? Yeah, actually, this came in the mail right before I started the stream. So I grabbed this. I ain't even opened it yet. I mean, it was on my front doorstep like an hour ago.
Super nice.
So, yeah.
Does that got some weight to it?
I'm excited about that. What's that?
Does it got some weight to it?
Yeah, it's pretty hefty.
Gotcha.
So I watched a lot of unboxings on these. I'm excited to check that out.
Hey,
I think it's like 3.5 pounds or something. Is what I was reading.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, I'll go ahead and bring it up too, just in case it's going to help anybody. Severin did release a post on Facebook. I think it was just it might have been yesterday or the day before that. But all the Haunts BRs, they did make like a box, a Pacific box to ship that out in. It's a custom box. I'm sure you guys have probably seen photos of it or other posts of unboxings or whatever. But as of tomorrow is going to be the last day to actually be able to order that box set with the custom box if anybody's interested in that. I know a lot of people could care less about that shit, but myself, I definitely want the box set, so why not go ahead and grab it so I can get the custom box with it. So because I'm a whore for Severin, so I might as well spend it. I think it's like $170 if I'm not mistaken, because I know the bundle sold out a long time ago with all the other stuff with the stickers, and it was a bunch of crap. I think there was even a plate in that bundle, actual like a dining room plate, some shit like that. But for anybody that helps, though, that custom box will no longer be available after midnight tomorrow. So
okay, that's good information to have. And the rest of what he was saying is, along with New York Ninja, those have to be my top releases of the year. Yeah. And Brian, I still haven't watched Haunt yet. I got that Haunt box set from Ronan.
That's a good one.
And Yeah, I need to watch that. All Haunts Be Ours. All Haunts Be Ours. I don't have that.
Yeah, that's the Severin box that I was.
That's what you're talking about. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
When you said Haunt, I started thinking about the one from Ronan.
Oh,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Speaking of that, the other day I thought you had got the same Haunt box set, and you had the I Spit on Your Grave, and hell, the box looks the same.
Yeah.
You figured there'd be some kind of just,
I think it's just the way they just they sent out all
I
the
gotcha.
stuff. Like I said, man, they did a great job with that box set. I definitely want your release of the release of Haunt that you got, man. I dug the hell out of that.
Yeah, I got to find time to watch that, man. I'm looking forward to checking it out.
Yeah.
Did you not watch the last drive-in episode with us whenever he showed Haunt? You might have been
No.
playing poker that night.
Yeah, I think that was my poker night. I think I missed that one.
I think that was a Halloween special too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I have to go back and see if I can find it.
Yeah, man.
I really enjoyed Summer of '84. They really captured the '80s feel in that movie. Yeah, they did.
Johnny, I saw you get the Severin hoodie.
Yes, sir. It's right there.
They just came out with the Synapse film one.
Oh, really?
It looks pretty sick too. The colors on it. Check it out.
You remember the price point on it by any chance?
No, I just saw it on Instagram. Someone posted about it.
Yeah, I know.
Check it out.
Shenanigans one just hit me up just probably not even an hour before we went live, and he was like, "Hey, but make sure you check out Synopsis website. They're actually they put out like a merch line and everything now, so I have to check that out, man." So
A little
good
steep.
for Synops though.
It's $55. A little steep.
You said it was 85.
It's 55.
Oh, 55. Hey, that's not bad for a hoodie, man. Especially if it's a zip up hoodie. That's not bad at all.
That's a zip up. Yep.
Oh, that's. I'm going to look at the image for that then.
It's right there on the main website.
Oh, I was going to ask you too. Whenever you did your what was that licorice pizza video for you and Coco going to go see that movie?
Yeah.
In that video, you're wearing your Silent Night Deli Night. It's like a red T-shirt. Where'd you get that from?
Cavity Colors.
Cavity Colors.
Yeah.
By chance know if those are still available or not, or
I'm not sure if that design's still available. They put out. That's the same guy, Devin Whitehead, that did the art for that. I know you know who he is.
Oh,
but yeah, he does a lot of their work. So he put out another one this year, but it looks pretty sick too.
I'm gonna put my wife on the mission to track down that shirt that you had on, so I can get one myself.
Yeah, I love the baseball tees. It's my specialty. It's what I normally get. So
yeah, man, I love those shirts, man. I love the designs of them, man. They're great.
Mr. Ghost 84 says, I can't believe my parents let me watch half the movies I did growing up, but I'm sure glad they did. Yeah.
Absolutely. There you go. Hey, that's supportive parenting right there.
they have the new design up.
Coco says guilty.
Hey, Brian, did you see the board game that they took pre-orders for? What was like a GoFundMe kind of thing?
Yeah.
For the Silent Night game. My wife went ahead and ordered 2 of them just so they would actually help them like reach the goal of that. Man, we're huge Silent Night Deli Night fans here, man. So
yeah, we are too.
2 of them. So
we got.
You missed out on one of those and they sell out. Just hit me up. I got an extra one on the way.
All right, sounds good.
Notorious Murders. Do you think the Mill Creek will improve on how they do their Blu-ray box set releases of classic TV shows?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know much about Mill Creek. Johnny, you may want to take that one of you guys.
And I'm gonna tell you what, I've spent many a time on my videos on YouTube since I started it, ragging the hell out of Mill Creek. I mean, just telling them how poor their products are, how just lazy they are with everything. But I will tell you that I bought
the hammer set that you were showing was pretty nice.
Yeah, that right there. Right. Even though that the housing case for this is flimsy as it gets, it's not the greatest quality. I will say, as far as the presentation of the films, them being in high definition, the features that they did put the budget for in to put with the films, I have to tip my hat to them and say this is where I would say Mill Creek, hopefully in the future, will do a better job with their releases. So, hey, let's hope they go up instead of go down or back to basic like they've been doing.
Yeah. So I pulled this one off my shelf, the Miami Vice box set, and the box, like just like the hammer set, it's still the same flimsy box, but at least you have. It's not like stacked discs and stuff like that. It's a good case, and nothing wrong with that on a budget.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no doubt.
If they keep releasing TV series like that, then I'm game for it. But this is a pretty cool set.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So that's about 4 or 5 cases that's tucked in there.
Yeah, it's got 5 seasons. Yep, 5 cases.
Okay, nice, man. So I take it you are definitely a big Miami Vice fan.
I am too, but that's a great show, man. I grew up on that shit. That
gotta-
and on Knight Rider and Dukes of Hazzard was all on at the same time. The same era.
Yeah.
Speaking of Knight Rider, man, if you're interested, I just saw it in Walmart. There's a box set. I think it's Mill Creek, if I'm not mistaken. They actually put out a box set, and it's actually in a rigid box. Like it's actually like Aero Video style, like type of shit.
Oh wow.
When I was in there, I picked it up, and I was like, you know what? I'll probably come back and get that later because I did pick this up while I was in there. I just couldn't walk out leaving that thing in there. This is the 10 films of Canon Films right here.
Is that DVD or Blu-ray?
It's DVD. Rat Pack and Warner Brothers collaborated to put it out. But like I said, it's just one of those. I think it would be more of like in the style of a bargain set, especially with it being 10 films for $20. But come on, man. There's some fun movies in here, man. We got what is that, man? You got Hellbound in here, Bloodsport, Over the Top, Delta Force, Invasion USA, Missing in Action. And not to mention, they got the Electric Boogaloo in here, which is the untold story of Canon Films documentary. So that alone, man, $20, man, it's nothing for all you get.
That's the one I was telling you about. That's similar to the Go-Go Boys.
God, man, you told me that, man. I still haven't picked that freaking thing up, man. Procrastinating. What was it? It was Go-Go Boys, and what else was there? Because there was 2 things, especially like for the style of like we were talking about compilations as well. But we were talking about also like the documentary. I think we were talking about Full Moon and stuff like that. How documentaries were being made, especially for the Canon Films and stuff like that. You guys had said Go-Go Boys and something else from MVD, I think.
No, the Go-Go Boys was MVD. That Electric.
Yeah, that's the MVD.
I was talking about.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to check out the Go-Go Boys though.
Tim says, I didn't even grow up with horror, more so discovered it on my own with the Evil Dead franchise. Good way to do it. When I was in the 12-13 range, both my parents never touched horror in the household. Yeah, my parents wasn't into horror either. I watched it. I had HBO in my bedroom. That's where I got most of my horror stuff back in the day, before the video stores came out. First Vinegar Syndrome Brian showed me when we first started dating was Tammy and the T-Rex, still one of my favorites. That's a crazy-ass movie.
Wow, man. You laid it on
hot. I know Coco likes Hunt.
No, I think the first movie we watched together was Good Boys. Have you ever seen that one? That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But then I brought over Silent Night, Deadly Night. Like the next time we hung out.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Silent Night, Deadly Night was also one of the first movies, Brian. Oh, it's like the dating game here. Y'all want a point.
I gotta say, man, Tammy and the T-Rex, man, what a great pick, man. Especially at the beginning of that relationship, man. You let her know, like, hey, like my personality is unmatched.
Now, was Coco into horror stuff before you guys got together?
She watched some horror movies, like mostly probably the mainstream stuff, but
right.
She loves the Halloween Horror Nights at Universal, so I wanted to just kind of like test the waters a little bit and see if she liked kind of more like grindhousey type of horror movies and.
Gotcha.
What other type of horror movies you liked, other than the mainstream stuff?
Yeah, I went to Halloween Horrors. I think it was 99 or 2000. That's the last time I've been, but I remember it being a good time.
But now we pretty much watch everything together. So
yeah,
that's awesome.
Unless it's like a cannibal flick, she doesn't like those really. But
yeah, that's awesome. And my wife, she doesn't do the horror movies at all. I think the last movie I got her to watch was Return of the Living Dead. I figured, okay, this is at least a horror comedy. Everybody, you gotta like that movie. And she did enjoy it, but yeah, she ain't gonna watch none of the weird shit we watch. Ain't gonna happen.
You mean you didn't get her to watch none of the Peakorama titles that you bought that one time?
No. Even I get offended by those, dude. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, anything. Let's don't even get into that. Johnny, I told you my thoughts on those.
Yeah, man. Oh my god.
That's why I buy stuff like this. So we got stuff to watch together.
Yep.
No doubt, man. I took just a little dive into just one of the Peakorama.
Yeah, I watched one. I said no. 70s is not where it's at. Like I said, we're gonna move on.
Coco got me that Karate Kid set for Christmas. So
yeah, I like this set, man. That's a good looking set.
Yep.
And I had part 1 on 4K already. I actually just gave it to Dr. Ordinary that was in here earlier. He came by and watched some stuff with me earlier today, and I gave him the 4K of that because I got the set now.
I'll have to keep
Yeah, man, these
for the next Karate Kid, I got to keep this one for that one. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, I heard part 2 was the best transfer. I haven't watched it myself yet. So
were you watching Born to Be Rad's video?
Yes.
I think you talked about that being the best one.
Yeah, and I've heard one other channel mention the same thing. Maybe it was Garrett. I don't remember. Our Tim says, honestly, when it comes to older TV shows, I will take a release over not getting one. Mill Creek is the only one touching some of these shows, and I'll take it. So many shows get lost to time. That's the truth.
Absolutely.
Tony says, I appreciate when they release older TV shows on Blu-ray. New Rudy Ray Moore documentary just came out from Grindhouse Releasing. Seemed like you guys would be into that. Alan, I sent it to your Instagram.
Cool.
Holy crap.
Oh, damn. Okay. I will definitely check that out, man. I appreciate it, bro. Mr. Gus 84. Isn't that Street Fighter Steelbook from Mill Creek? I haven't watched it yet, but the Steelbook is decent. It comes with a bison buck inside.
Yep, that's Mill Creek.
That's a great looking Steelbook. I wish it had been 4K, but it's a good looking Steelbook. I haven't seen that movie, man. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, good back-to-back feature of Mortal Kombat.
There you go. Send more paramedics on my Return of the Living Dead. God, what a great movie, man. Born to Be Rad says, damn, man, I don't have any of those. I hope they do more sets like the Karate Kid set. We need a redo on the Back to the Future set. Yeah, I like the Steelbooks. The way the Steelbooks for those went together to make the car, I thought that was kind of neat. But yeah, the transfers could have done a better job.
With Back to the Future, you think the transfers?
Yeah, they wasn't terrible.
I thought they.
But I mean, yeah. Well, I've only seen the first one and half of the second one so far on those discs, whatever. And like I said, they were okay. But I guess in my mind, that's not one of my favorite series. And in my mind, it was like, this looks good, but it wasn't. I don't know. For me, I was expecting more. I guess maybe I need to give them another watch. Like, 'cause I haven't seen 3 yet, and I've only watched like half of 2. I had to stop it. I never went back to it.
I thought they looked miles better than the Blu-rays, at least.
Yeah, of course. I haven't watched the Blu-rays of those movies in forever, even though I've had them in my closet in there forever.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to go back and watch the Blu-ray and put the 4K back in, and I realize I'm being a dumbass.
I got to check out those Indiana Jones ones.
Yeah. No, they definitely could do a better job with that damn release. That flimsy box that came in was ridiculous.
Yep. That steelbook box.
Yeah. They should have done something like the Game of Thrones and the Rambo set. Those heavy duty boxes are nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I put this one out there yet. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm caught up in the chat, guys. No, I'm not. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, wait, sorry. I was behind in the chat. My comment probably doesn't make sense now. Yeah, I didn't want to say nothing, Garrett. I was trying to just fill in the blanks there, but I was assuming you were talking about something we talked about recently. Back to the Future, Indiana Jones need that redo on packaging that hold the steelbooks. Awful. Oh, yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm Back to the Future. See, what I did when I got mine is I took them out of that flimsy box and I displayed them back there on my shelf, whether you can see them or not. And I just kind of displayed the 3 steelbooks. The flimsy box is sitting over there in the drawer. Yeah, but Tony said the transfer was good. I mean the packaging. Yeah, I need to go back and check it out again. What I need to do is put the Blu-ray in so I can really see what. Maybe I just didn't. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Old age. I'm going to tell you a secret. I've never seen Indiana Jones, any of them ever. Laugh out loud. Oh, man. Y'all hang on a minute so I can go unsubscribe to Born to Be Rad. No, I'm joking. Man, that's crazy, man. As many movies as you've seen, that's crazy. You need to check those out, man. They're classics.
Definitely.
I know a lot of people hate on the Crystal Skull, and it's definitely my least favorite, but there's still certain things about it that I like. I mean, I haven't seen it, I think, but once in theaters. But yeah, man, you got to check those out.
Yeah, that's crazy. He would have them all behind him on those posters too.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the way he changed out his posters, whatever.
Yeah.
He's got a nice setup there.
I got a lot of theatrical posters.
Honestly, inexcusable for major studios to put out such terrible packaging with beloved franchises. Yeah, I agree completely.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
You would think as much money as those major production studios have too, man. Like they could actually put a little bit budget into the actual physical release of something. You would think.
Yeah, all you need is that. We'll go for it.
Go. I was just saying that Tim says that Garrett needs to check out those movies ASAP.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. I didn't mean to cut you off.
They put them in those rigid boxes, and that's all they needed to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought the Rambo and the ones I got here, the Rambo and the Game of Thrones sets, man, and even those the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings sets they put out in those heavy duty steel boxes, man. Those are super nice. They look great on the shelf too. I don't know why they can't just do that. I mean, why would you want to cut costs on something that's going to be? Those are cornerstone titles, for their brand. You figured they'd want to make those, spend money on those to make them right.
Yep.
Who knows? I know, man. It's almost a big joke at this point. I have no excuse now except to just keep the streak going. I love Temple of Doom, even though so many people rag on it. I love Temple of Doom.
That's my favorite one, Tim.
I don't know I know you guys are not my age, but back in the day they had and this really doesn't, not anything interesting, but every time I watched that movie, there was a video game in the game room when you used to go to an arcade back in the day. It was the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom arcade game. And there was one big part it was a big part of the game where Indiana Jones says, we walk from here when they get off the elephants. And every time I watch that movie and I hear that line, it takes me back to that video game back in the day. And I used to burn through that video game when it came out. And every time I just watched it the other day, or I say the other day, it's been right after it came out. And every time I hear that line, man, it's been 25 years, and it's like it takes me back to that video game.
That'd be a cool video game. If they made one now, that'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah. So what do y'all think about, speaking of video games, what do y'all think about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game coming out?
I haven't heard too much about it, but I heard Kane Hodder's playing him. Or no,
yeah, and
is that in the game or a new movie?
Kane Hodder's playing him in the game, I think. Okay. I think. I know I want to say that Born to Be Rad and them were talking the other day. Deadpit was talking the other day about he was doing autograph signings, whatever, or picture opportunities with him as Leatherface. And I guess the only time he had ever been Leatherface was in part 3. He might have been in one of the trailers or something like that. And he was going to be in the video game. And so I guess that was just advertising for the game. But I heard somebody say it was going to be PlayStation only, but I don't know if that's true or not. I hope not, because all I have is the Xbox.
Yeah, I think before he was like an actor, Kane Hodder was a stuntman more so or less. So I think he was a stuntman on part 3.
Okay. Now, did you guys watch that documentary, the Kane Hodder documentary that came out a few years back?
Yep.
It was Hell Back, I think. Is that the name?
What's that?
To Hell and Back or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
About his,
yeah.
Stunt that went wrong when he got burned.
Yeah. The fact he was able to come back and do more stunts with fire was crazy after all that.
And not to mention, especially with Friday the 13th Part 7, his first time being Jason Voorhees, the fire stunt that he had to do for that film is kind of crazy to see somebody go through that much trauma early on and then do a fire stunt like that again, especially on camera.
All right. Garrett says, tune in tonight. I have a sick poster set up. Yeah, I'll be checking it out, man. As soon as I get done with this stream, I'm heading straight over there.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, man, you guys have PlayStation. I'm not a gamer, but I love Friday. The Friday the 13th game. I played that with my son quite a bit. So bummed when that ended. I'm so down for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Let's get a group going. Yeah, I don't have a PlayStation yet. I'm trying to get a PS5, but you know how that goes. You can't find them anywhere. But I do have a Series X, but maybe it'll be on both. Who knows? Maybe it'll be cross-platform. Maybe not. Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Even with the way games going right now, I'm a huge gamer, and I would say, man, the way cross-platforming is going right now, man, if that is only released through PlayStation or only released with Microsoft, I'd be really surprised by that, man, because I think those days are about done and over with now. Not unless it's an official licensed brand exclusively for that,
right.
that platform, I would say.
I'm looking forward to Evil Dead, the game, still.
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
That's exactly what I had on my mind as soon as they brought up the Texas Chainsaw game. I was like, well, where the hell's that Evil Dead game at we've been talking about?
Yeah, but Gary, let me know, man. If we find out it's on Xbox, or if I do get a PlayStation, I'd be all about jumping in there and playing a little bit. They need to quit it with the horrible Photoshop covers. Do they know that Drew? Help me out here, guys. Struzan is still alive? Am I saying that wrong? Struzan?
Oh no, I haven't heard of his name.
I wonder what Photoshop covers he's talking about.
Game wise, I'm crazy excited for the Evil Dead game, especially since Bruce is actually involved in the voice Ash. Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Absolutely. You know, as many times too as Bruce Campbell's like, oh, okay, I'm retiring Ash, and I'm not gonna play him again. All you gotta do is give Bruce a decent amount of paycheck, and he'll be like, yeah, I changed my mind.
Right. Yeah, Brad's with Gary. He said he's never seen the Karate Kid movies or the Indiana Jones movies.
Wow.
Yeah, Brad, we'll talk later.
Definitely.
Hell and Back is a great documentary. Dude's a legend. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Same except Karate Kid was my life as a kid. I know he's a huge Karate Kid fan. But yeah, it is odd that Indy never made it into our house. Yeah, those were hot at about the same time.
Yeah.
I only have a PS4. Do you think I still have access to TCM? Oh yeah, I think with the PS4 you will for sure. I mean,
I got Xbox One. I don't have a Series X yet, so I know Evil Dead's going to be on that one.
Yeah.
Xbox One, so.
Drew is the dude who did all the great artwork of the 80s. That's who Shenanigans was talking about. Thank you, Garrett. Yeah, Garrett's the other guy, man. He's just loaded with knowledge, all this crap, man. He knows a lot of stuff, too. Like I said, I think I know shit that I get in here talking to you guys, man, and
yeah,
I realize I need to do some homework.
I think we all collectively have different knowledge in our brains.
What's funny is in my circle here at the house, in my friend group here at the house, whatever, I'm probably up at the top. When somebody has a movie question, I get on here with you guys, and I feel like, okay, this is day one of school again. But, that's how you learn, man.
It's always good to bounce it off of one another, because I'm sure, especially like you guys, man, you guys know a lot about MVD by their stuff, and I don't even have the first title by them. I couldn't tell you nothing about their company. You know what I mean? So of course, if I'm gonna,
I just got into them, man. I know that Brian's had them for a while now, but I just got into them. I ordered 15 from that last sale they had, and so yeah, I've watched Double Impact. Really enjoyed that one. Ted says, "Oh man, Drew y'all should, am I pronouncing that wrong? Struzan?
Struzan, that sounds right.
Okay. Oh man, Drew Struzan is a poster legend. He did the original poster for some of the biggest movies out there. Google his name and you'll be shocked at what he's done. I'll definitely do that." He said his art is right behind you, Alan. He made the best movie posters.
The Star Wars posters.
Yeah, like I say, he's learned something new every day, man. Oh, look who's here. Ken's here. What's up, Ken?
Hey, Ken.
Great stream last night, buddy. Appreciate it, the shout out and all the help you do.
We were both featured on there, Pops.
Yeah, man. I was 23. What episode were you? You were right before me, like 19?
We were both 20.
20?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that guy's done a lot of artwork. I just Googled his name. Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up when we get done here.
I see one.
We
right
definitely
here.
all have different knowledge. Ask me anything from 2000 and down, and I don't know shit. I barely watch any current movies. Yeah. I always tell everybody my Jeopardy category is going to be 80s movies and 80s music, especially 80s music. The one-hit wonders from the 80s, you throw a song at me, and I can pretty much tell you who sang it. And I can't remember what the hell I did last Tuesday. It's just,
yeah, Garrett got me wanting to buy Firstborn with, I think, Corey Haim's first movie.
Yeah. Between Struzan, Bob Peake, John Alvin, Bill Gold, and Saul Bass, you have basically every major movie poster ever. Only a handful of guys did all the great stuff. Yeah, I do remember Tim is big into the posters. I know I did my room tour. He had hit me up and asked me if those were originals and of course I bought the cheap stuff. You know, the allposters.com or whatever. I bought a 2-for-1 sale. I mean, these are all cheap posters that I have up in here. I don't have anything worth anything.
They
mean,
apparently they got Drew right there, Struzan. He didn't only just do film posters as well. I even got this on a record right there over there in my box, but he did the cover art for Alice Cooper's vinyl right there.
oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, it's
Nice.
for Welcome to My Nightmare. He did the actual artwork for that. So, I mean, man, you Google his name, and this Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check him out.
You collect vinyl too, John?
Yeah,
Me too, buddy.
especially especially man, I still chase down like Pink Floyd, Beatles. I mean, I listen to a lot of it, and I try to get my hands on it when I can. I don't pay like crazy prices though for like these rare prints or anything like that. Though I've seen like Dark Side of the Moon, like some rare overseas print go for like thousands of dollars. There's no way I could ever do that. But yeah, I collect it though. I got about 2 or 3 crates over there that's full of vinyl. Some of my favorites anyway. So, and I buy new vinyl though too, even from like newer bands, especially like hardcore music or punk or anything like that.
Same here.
Love it. I love buying it. It's the best sound if you ask me. If you got a good system, a good turntable, it's about the best way you're gonna listen to music ever.
Kansas, thanks for being a part of it. What's up, Garrett? I'm a huge movie poster guy. Yeah, I can tell he knows what he's talking about, man. He's got a nice setup over there. He's got some really cool posters, and I've seen some of his videos. He's got some really cool posters over there. I've asked him about a few of them. You got Firstborn. Let me know what you think when you watch it.
I didn't get it yet. I'm going to order it soon.
Which label would you... Ken over Middle of Media is asking. Excuse me. Which label would you guys say had the best 2021? Boutique or studio? I'm going to lean towards boutique because that's what I get. But, I mean, there was some great studio releases out there, too, this year. I mean, in my world, it's going to be boutique, whatever, but you step outside the big picture, whatever, it's hard to say. What do you guys think?
I think Johnny's going to go Severin, probably. I don't know. Probably.
No question, though.
That's kind of tough, man. That's tough.
Arrow's been putting out a lot of good stuff too, though.
Yeah, I know it. I always go right back to Arrow whenever I think of the best stuff to spend.
The first half of the year they didn't do that strong. Same with Scream Factory, but then the second half of the year they came up.
Exactly.
I mean, the big studios. There was some really nice steelbooks put out this year. So I will give them that. There was, a lot of good steelbooks that I got. But just what I buy personally, I'm gonna have to say boutique. But I can listen to an argument on either side. Both. I think both had a pretty good year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you take away all the issues and problems and replacement disc and all that crap.
Absolutely. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, y'all were just talking about a movie called Firstborn. God, man, I think I watched that movie when I was a kid. Is that movie? Doesn't it have like Peter Weller who plays like this guy's stepdad, this kid's stepdad or his mom's boyfriend? He's like really abusive or something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one.
Yeah, man, it's been such a long time since I've seen that movie. I remember there's a scene in there where he's like, he finds this house that's burnt down, and I think he's trying to hide something. I think he hides a gun or something like that in this brick chimney that's still standing. For some reason, I got that image locked in my mind. That's probably not even the right movie for all I know, but I remember seeing that movie when I was a kid, though.
I'm looking at now Terry Garr and Peter Weller.
It is Peter Weller? Okay, maybe it's the same movie.
Corey Haim. Sarah Jessica Parker, Robert Downey Jr.
That sounds right. I remember Sarah Jessica Parker is in it. I think the kid that they I remember seeing years ago, I think that the kid that got to play the lead role in that, I think they had some him and Peter Weller had some issues on set for like Peter Weller like scolding him or something like that or belittling him on set or something. So there were some issues or something like that. I can't remember. Something though to that effect.
Came out in '84.
It's an Olive Films title.
Rev 4K's in the house. How you doing, Rev? Good to see you, buddy. Garrett says, in my opinion, I'd go Arrow's the best this year. Yeah, as far as boutique labels go, it's going to be Arrow or Kino, I think. They both put out some great stuff this year. Dead Pit, what's up, guys? Yeah, Wesleyan got a stream coming up at 10 o'clock, guys. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. They're doing their Hall of Mania coming up here real soon. About 30 minutes. I'm gonna head over there as soon as we're done. Tim says vinyl is a very addictive hobby. I spent way too much money between movies, vinyl, movie posters, and statues. You know, my son collects vinyls. He has a pretty big vinyl collection. I haven't got into the vinyls. Well, I can't support two habits. Just can't.
I don't know how Tim does it. Tim gets it all. It's crazy. The statues alone are a couple $100 a piece.
Yeah, Wes says 2021 was Era's year, in my opinion. Yeah, I can't argue with that. Era put up some good stuff. Studios brought the fire this year with classics with great transfers, just lacking on special features that the boutique labels put the time into putting out there. Yeah. And that's what got me into these boutiques was the special features. I love special features. And you're just not going to find them on the big studio releases for the most part.
Yeah, they'll do like a 10-minute featurette, if anything.
Yeah. Yes, Peter Weller, best performance ever. Yeah, if you guys want to, whatever the hell that is. Garrett is president of the Peter Weller fan club.
I like that.
Too bad Peter Weller wasn't in Indiana Jones, right? Maybe he'd have seen
that. I like that rodent one where he's fighting the mouse pretty much in the whole movie. I forget what it's called. It's
Origin Origin or something like that.
I don't know.
I think it's called Rodents.
Of Unknown Origin. That's it.
That's it. Unknown Origin. Because you got that one, you got Willard, and there's one more that's I thought there was a rat movie like that.
I think there is one called Rodents.
I have that one on VHS. But that was like a 90s flick, though, like an early 90s flick, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you excited about the RoboCop 4K?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, you got that, and what's the other one? The American Werewolf in London. I'm not excited about rebuying the movie with the same packaging. Call me weird, but I'm gonna grab them. Yep. So, is what it is. I love both those movies. You gotta get it. Now, have you guys seen the American Werewolf in London with the hand?
It's like $180 or something.
Oh, I didn't see a price on $180. Jesus.
Yeah, it's on Zavvi.com.
Oh, is that a Zavvi exclusive?
I think so.
Unknown Origin, that's like a secret sequel to Firstborn. No, it really isn't, but he plays a very similar character. I got to head out to catch up on some sleep. I missed staying up late on Ken's stream last night. Yeah, I did too. Great stream, guys. I appreciate it. Born to be Red, I'll be definitely checking out the replay of your stream tomorrow. Well, Tim, I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. You have a good night, man.
That's him.
Unknown Origin is a classic. Great Descent into Madness flick. I need to watch that, man. I need to watch that. I have not seen that movie in forever. Does anybody have that movie out? Unknown Origin?
The Scream Factory.
Is it? Oh, shit. I should know that. Well, that's one of the ones I don't have yet. I got an Excel spreadsheet. I bet you it's on there.
I don't think it's out of print yet, so I think you're good.
Okay, good. You guys, we still got 12 people in the chat, man. We've been hanging around the 9 to 12 mark the whole time. That's not bad. Not bad for a new guy on the block. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. And guys, like I said before, guys, y'all make sure y'all go over and check out Brian Goes Blue and Johnny's channel, man. They got some good stuff over there. Mm-hmm. Johnny's the one that got me into all this, whatever, and Brian Goes Blue, I've been watching for a long time, whatever, man. They both got some good stuff.
Side Hustle's in the chat.
Oh, there he goes. Side Hustle, what's going on, buddy? 2021 was a great year for Kung Fu / Hong Kong films. 88 films, and Eureka killed it. Yeah, I just watched this, guys. I know we talked about it earlier, but you guys hadn't seen that. Brian turned me on to that, and I'll tell you what, that is a crazy-ass movie. And it gets crazier as the movie goes on. By the time it's over with, you're just like, the hell did I just watch? But, man, it's so much fun. Actually, the first fight, man, when the first time he hit somebody, I'm going, oh, what is this? Not what I was expecting. But it's a lot of fun, man. I highly recommend for me.
I'd definitely say Eureka too, especially with putting out like the box set. What is that? The Cinematic Vengeance, and I think they put out another one if I'm not mistaken. I think that was no, that's right. Riccio was 88 films. I think what was it? Robo Tricks was another one. That was 88 films as well.
Yeah, I
And
think that came out at the same time as Riccio.
what is it? Armor of God. I think that's 88 films too as well. I think that's a Jackie Chan flick. Yeah, man. 88 films of Eureka, definitely. That's for sure.
Yep.
So I also appreciate you coming by, buddy. Shenanigans. 2021 was a great year. Okay, we already read that. We are caught up in the chat, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to. My multitasking ain't on par. I'm trying to, keep everything going here.
88 Films have been putting out like every Jackie Chan movie, I think.
Yeah, I need to start digging into some of those, man, because I really enjoyed this one. I'm gonna grab some more, and watching that is really the reason why I decided to go ahead and order this. But I enjoyed that so much. I know this is not going to be the same kind of movie as Riccio, but it kind of made me want to watch more of these. So
how many movies is in that Shawscope set?
Oh, I didn't even open it. Yeah, I just got it in today. What is it? I think it's 10. There's more than that. It's one. Let's say you got King Boxer, the boxer from Shantung. I'm not gonna read all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll say about 10, 11.
Gotcha. And I think they have.
I ain't got my glasses on, so I'm kind of. It's all blurry, but it looks like about 11 movies. Of course, the one I'm looking forward to the most is one called Dirty Ho.
Dirty Ho.
Dirty Ho, H-O.
I saw their list that Arrow Video had put out, like their little acronym list, and it looks like the Shawscope Volume 2 comes out the middle of this year. So they definitely already have Volume 2 already in the works. So
yeah, I'm gonna break that thing open and I want to dig into it. I'm excited to check them out. RoboCop 4K will have an Atmos track. I think that's the first for Arrow. Yeah, I seen them talking about that in the in his video the other day. You know, they never put Atmos tracks on the Arrow releases, and this will be the first time, like he was saying. And yeah, the 5.1s do all right, man. But that Atmos track takes to that next level. And I really hadn't paid attention to that, to be honest with you. And when he said that, I started going back and thinking about it. I said, he's right. I haven't seen an Atmos track ever on an Arrow release, and so it's interesting that RoboCop's going to be the first one. Hopefully, they'll start doing that from here on out with the Atmos tracks.
You think American Werewolf in London will have an Atmos track as well, since RoboCop's
I don't know. Side Hustle, if you know, let us know in the chat, man. I'm not sure. I haven't heard. But you would think, I mean, if they're going to add a Dolby Atmos track to RoboCop, whatever, you would think that in order to keep up with the Joneses, they're going to have to start doing that on these other releases coming out. Kind of surprised they already hadn't been. Yeah,
really, right? I mean, you're already going for the 4K UHD disc. Well, why not actually put the budget in the Atmos track?
He said it doesn't, so it's like RoboCop's going to be the only one for right now. It'll be interesting in 2022 to see what they do in the future. If they continue with the Atmos or go back to the 5.1.
Cody chimed in. Shenanigans 1 chimed in, and he said there's 12 films in that Shawscope set.
Okay, see, I like to have my glasses on, and this is what I was looking at, and it was all blurry as hell.
Yeah, bro.
So I was
4 pounds, something like that for that box.
Yeah, it's like 3 pounds, something like that.
Yeah, 3.5 pounds or something.
Cool deal.
Yeah, I wanted to take the trash out before we started the stream, and I had this box on the front porch. I'm like, oh crap! So I opened it up, and then we pretty much got on the stream. So I hadn't even opened this yet, man. I will be doing it tonight.
I'm telling you,
I got that from.
There's a lot of labels that release box sets this year, man. If you take a look, like Arrow Video, Severin, I mean, even with Vinegar Syndrome, with the Forgotten Gialli sets, the Televised Terror set. I mean, the list is endless if you break down just box sets alone through all the boutique labels. It's wow.
There's even a box set from Fun City Editions too, the Primetime Panic one.
Yeah.
Top loaders.
It's like a black and white looking one, I think.
Yeah.
I think I was watched you and Coco show that in one of your videos.
Man, that Shaw set, I got it from Orbit DVD. Man, that thing got here like 3 days, man. It came really fast. And talking about packaging, this thing was packaged. I mean, it was probably the best packaged release I've ever got in the mail. So I mean, kudos to Orbit, man.
I love them. That's
They
my
did a
favorite
great job
store.
packaging that because this big ass boxer, man. They did it. I mean, that box came in and it must have had 10 pounds of tape on it. All kind of stuff inside. I mean, it was done really well. It took me 10 minutes to get into it.
I'll be the first to say it, man. Like from what I normally spend, like either going through like Grindhouse or going through Diabolic, I have took a lot of my money and put it over to Orbit just because the fact I know as soon as I click pay now, 48 to 72 hours later, the product is in my hand.
Yeah.
Not to mention too, sometimes their prices are a couple dollars cheaper, and hey, I still support Diabolic though. I love the fact that they carry exclusives. They got Michael Felcher's, I think that, what is that called? Effects. They did a new version of that, which they just got the exclusive for that. I got to order that one. But yeah,
Right.
Diabolic is the only one who's carrying that. Kindred, which Diabolic as well is carrying Synops's exclusive steel book. So
Yep.
I still love the hell out of Diabolic. I still love the hell out of Diabolic, of course, especially for the exclusive stuff. But man, you can't beat like 48 to 72 hours later getting like a box full of goodies in your hands that you just ordered.
Yeah. And I ordered something the other day. Actually, it was these 3 imprints I ordered. You know, normally when you place an order, you know, the next day you can go on there, or usually right away you can go to your order status and it'll show you what you've ordered. Well, my order status never came in, never got an email. Well, I called the number that was on their website. Dude answered the phone, and he says, hey, you know, this is the store. We have another team that handles the online stuff, but hang on 1 minute. He checked the computer. He's actually, your order just went out. I placed it the night before. And so I was like, man, it didn't show up on the website, but I appreciate it. You know, so they answered the phone right away, man. Great customer service. I love them, man. If they got it, I'm going to go to them first.
Well, they got a lot of import titles, so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the way to go for imports for sure. If you're
Absolutely.
I'm
Absolutely.
telling you, man, walking in the front door of that store, man, like it's not, don't think of it as like as a huge store that has a lot of real estate. But I'm telling you, man, even just for the size of the store that they have, you walk in that front door, as soon as you walk in it, man, it's like a dream come true. You can't help but just stand there in shock for a minute because everywhere the eyeball can possibly look, man, it's all boutique stuff, man. Like
Right.
90% of that store is nothing but boutique label releases, and there's just endless amounts of rows, man, with just shit in there. Each time I went in there, got lucky, got to go twice for this year. Plan on going back real soon. I guarantee you, fellas, each time I went in there, I probably at least stayed anywhere from 4 to 6 hours each visit inside that store.
Well, Johnny, I'll let you know. I was sometime first of the year, probably, you know, March or so, get somewhere around March. I got a buddy that just bought a mountain house up there somewhere in Tennessee, and we're going to go up there and visit with them sometime, you know, first part of the year. And my plan is to go by Orbit. So while we're up there, I think we're going to be like an hour and a half away from Orbit, maybe an hour away.
Yep.
I'll let you know ahead of time. Maybe we can meet up and check it out.
Damn right, man. Hey, we'll do it, man.
So,
hey, that's where the store is located to, man. Is a really good. It's like a really nice populated area. They have like a lot of side street bars, all kinds of restaurants and stuff. I mean, it's like downtown, like city limit Asheville. So
Right.
man, there's a lot to do, man. Like I even took a break while I was in there one time. The missus took the kids to go get some stuff, man. I went to the bar next door, man. Like after I done bought like a bag full of stuff, took it out to the car, went there and had a few beers, and then turned around.
You probably had to relieve the pain of what you just spent in there.
I'm telling you, I got a buzz on. I walked right back in there, dumped a few more $100, and I was like, I might as well make this trip worth my while. So,
Shenanigans said, most wanted 4K for 2022 is True Lies, solely for the JLC strip scene alone. Jamie Lee Curtis strip scene. Yeah. That's a nice scene. So, if I read correctly, and I may not have, the Abyss, whatever, I know they're done with the Blu-ray scan of that. Is that going to be just get a Blu-ray, or are we getting a 4K of that, or we don't know? I think it's going to be just a Blu-ray, isn't it?
It should be a 4K, but I'll be happy with the Blu-ray at least. Anything.
Yeah. I guess at this point, even a Blu-ray would be nice, but why not go ahead and just do the 4K? Because everybody kept saying it was a Blu-ray scan. He's done with the Blu-ray scan. So I don't know.
Could be the same people that say that I collect DVDs whenever they see my shelves, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Sure, people look at your collection and be like, oh, look at all the DVDs you have.
Yeah, right.
People that don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know back in the day, there was like 3 of those movies that came out pretty close together. There was The Abyss, Deep Star 6, and Prometheus. No, not Prometheus. What am I thinking? What was the other one? Leviathan. Thank you.
Leviathan.
So I got Leviathan and Deep Star 6. I got Deep Star through Kino, and I got Leviathan through Screen Factory.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pricey. That one I had to get on eBay, and it wasn't cheap.
I was surprised at how pricey that one got.
Yeah, me too. And so I'm excited to get the Abyss in, which is definitely obviously the biggest budget. I ain't gonna say it's the best of the three, probably is, but I enjoy the other two a lot. But the Abyss is probably the best movie. Just that one scene where his wife has to drown and he has to bring her back to life. Man, what an intense scene! My God. So that movie will look friggin' fantastic in 4K, I think. So I'm a big fan of that movie, so I'm pretty excited about that one.
The cinematography for that movie alone is definitely granted for a 4K disc. If it gets the royal treatment, it'll definitely pay off just with the cinematography alone.
Yeah. Well, guys, we've been going now just shy of an hour and a half. I'm going to go take a break for a little bit, and I'm going to jump over on Dead Pit stuff, whatever. I'm either going to be in the chat or I may join their Patreon for a little bit. I don't know. But guys, as always, I appreciate you guys being on here with me. Everybody in the chat, everybody's been great. Let me make sure I didn't miss any chats, guys. Give me 1 second here. I think I was caught up. All right, Culture Training says, Pops, if you like Riccio, check out Kung Fu Hustle. And he's going to make me say a word I can't pronounce. Help me out there.
Yep.
Shaolin Soccer.
Yep.
They are so ridiculous, but so much fun. I've heard of both, but I have never seen either one. I will definitely check it out, man. I appreciate it, Trini. Shenanigans says, sorry, but that Terminator 2 scam was awful. Hopefully the Abyss doesn't suffer the same fate. Yeah, that's a good point. You would think they would learn their lesson whenever from the Terminator 2 scam. And something else about that, speaking of releases for this past year, love the Terminator 2 Steelbook. It looks great. I have not watched it since I got that Steelbook, whatever, but what I've heard, it's the same scan as the first Terminator 2. Is that correct? So why would they do that? It's known to be one of the worst scans ever. Why would they not re-release that with a brand new scan for a movie like that?
Guys, I'll tell you another one too that suffers the same exact fate, just as worse as Terminator 2, and that's Total Recall. That 4K disc is so washed out, it's not even funny.
Yeah,
I watch that shit, and every scene that you get, especially has like a lot of the color red in it. It's because it looks like you're streaming it, and the bit rate is like declining constantly. It's so washed out. I'm surprised a lot of people don't bitch about that one as much as, of course, Terminator 2 is a better known film, and that's a better Arnold film and all that stuff. But I'm sure the fans bought Total Recall as well and watched that one. It was just like, come on, really? For what I paid for this, I got this.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Side of Cinema said, I picked up the Bruce Lee set from Criterion. That's another one I want to get. That's the yellow box set. I hadn't grabbed that one yet. It was $57 with the coupon from Amazon. Okay, I have to check that out. I was going to wait for the next Criterion sale to grab it. Barnes & Noble sale, whatever it is. So you guys have a lot of Criterions? Johnny, I know you grabbed quite a few here recently. Yeah, I know you went crazy this past year on Criterions. What about you, Brian? You got a bunch of them?
I got a shelf that's outside the room. It's in my room, my movie room tour video. I think I have like 60 or 70.
Okay, I got maybe 15 now, give or take.
Yeah.
Angus says, great stream, fellas. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. I appreciate it, man. Guys, anything you guys want to say? Y'all know I'm new at this, but anybody want to pimp your channel? How do I do this? I'm gonna make y'all big for a minute. Hold on a second. Solo layout. There you go. Sorry about that.
Brian Goes Blue on YouTube, Instagram, Letterboxd. That's pretty much all I do. Just follow me and watch our videos. It's me and my girlfriend Coco. We talk shit about movies, talk movies, anything we want to do, basically. Yep.
I'm sitting there looking at your shelf. I got your big screen. I was reading your shelf. I was listening to you, but I was reading your shelf behind you there.
What did you see?
All right, John, I'm gonna put you on the spot now. You called me out earlier, so I'm gonna get you back here. There you go.
Yeah. It's just Johnny Walker on YouTube. Feel free to follow me on Facebook. Unfortunately, I don't have Instagram or all that stuff yet, but hey, 2022 is coming up, so maybe I'll make a few changes to that. Yeah, guys, hopefully we have a really good year coming up, especially with physical media. I'm sure we will. Hopefully, like we said in the beginning of the stream, hopefully as far as the replacement disc stuff, I know everybody's sick of that. I'm one of them as well. Hopefully we have fewer of those. And guys, like I said before too, I'm sure we're going to see maybe a possibility of a handful more of some boutique labels who's finally cranking up and pushing out some products. So hopefully we get some great titles to be released. Hopefully some of these studios will turn over their temporary license so these boutique labels can put out more stuff and stop making everything such a bidding war. But yeah, I'm looking forward to 2022 to come up to see what it brings, and hey, maybe we could do these streams as often as possible. So that's it.
That sounds great, man. Yeah, I really love talking with you guys about these movies, man. I learn a lot, and it's just a lot of fun just to bullshit. I ain't got a lot of people in my circle here that that really enjoys all this stuff. I mean, my buddy Ryan does, and I got one son that's kind of into it. But past that, most of my conversations about these movies is online stuff.
Hey,
So I do appreciate you guys. We got a new guy just jumped in here, Movie Collector Maniac. I think I seen him last night in Ken's chat for the first time. But it says, how's it going? Just tuned in. Appreciate you stopping by. We were just getting out of here, guys. But we're gonna do another one here real soon. Hopefully within the next month we'll have another one going.
Absolutely.
Looks like you shut things down. But I appreciate you coming by, man. Well, guys, if y'all don't have anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. But we will do this again. Hopefully, so you guys can do it. Let me know. Most weekends I'm free. So we will figure out some kind of a schedule. We're maybe once a month. I think once a month is a good place to start.
Yeah.
Well, guys, everybody take care. Happy New Year, and we'll be back soon. Take care.
Bye, guys.